Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about hedgehogs in space. We're going through the top 3 Dropfleet 2.0 Shaltari ships. We each picked 3 ships. Me, Andrew, and some other guy who doesn't have a little circle with talkie box thing. It's fine.
That don't exist.
Yeah.
Just how I like it.
Okay, so the third one that I picked was the Strontium because it can target wings. As in, when you make bomber wings of bomber tokens and stuff, they can target that.
Fighters.
Yeah, or fighters. Can they target torpedoes too? Or I don't know. Anyway.
No.
Don't believe so.
No, they can't.
Anyway, I just think that this tech is interesting because the way the dichotomy of a lot of things has changed between like kinetic and energy saves. But I also think that like you deal with bombers with your own fighters, I guess, or you do something else like this. And Shaltari has a lot of guns that have nothing to do with like launch assets. And I feel like this is like a little tech ship you put in to like shore up that problem in case you're going against like heavy launch nonsense. That's all. Do you guys have any opinions on this?
It's a good
Cool.
pick. I believe I also picked this ship, so we're gonna see it again here in a moment.
Okay, let's go again. Andrew, you picked the Helium.
Just because I love movement shenanigans. So, like, you had some people like, oh, you can have the formation benefits and you know, you can get some crazy weird arc, and you basically can with this. As far as I know, right, looking at the void skip rule. So if I park a gate ship, whatever, near where they deploy to max thrusting void gates now, because they can basically be used on the turn they come in. Then you just pop 3 heliums down, and again, like, you can block a troop ship, you can block some movement, and then you can also have them, as far as I'm facing any direction. So pretty much you could have, you know, a helium face forward and another one face backward, covering every angle that you need.
Oh, it's so funny. And then what, you got a station keep so they don't just like leave coherency?
Right, damage control again, right? What I would probably actually leave them in the atmosphere, just for funsies, because right, overlapping bases happens, and unless you send in corvettes to deal with them, like, it's another roadblock.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, I understand. So you're just playing horseshoes. All right.
Basically.
Okay, the Citrine.
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 This originally, I don't know. I think it's Citrine. I don't know how it's spelled though. Anyways, I picked this originally purely as a meme pick because it had double disintegrators without volley. And I was like, yes, please, Shaltari players, weapons free your mothership and not launch. That would make me so happy. And then for a small increase in points, they just gave a single disintegrator with volley 2 to it. So now it doesn't have that problem. And I actually think it's a pretty stellar pick. It's not much more expensive than an Emerald, and it just has better firepower. That's really all there is to it. You're not going to take it because you want to fight, but with how much ships will survive for longer now, you're actually going to have to start shooting your motherships just a little bit, I think.
Oh, man.
And this would actually be a pretty solid pick for that.
Those saves look so much worse than what I feel like I remember.
I think the shield saves in V1 were always like 4+, weren't they?
Even for
I think I'm just looking at the energy save, kinetic save, like before the shield save. I feel like it was 4s all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was 4s all the time, something like that for like the generic cruisers. I don't think the energy save is as big of a problem because, you know, they'd have the shields. Well, in this case, I guess the shield save is slightly worse.
It almost makes it like the Scourge teched against them. You know what I mean? With all the energy weapons. I don't know. Let's keep going. Ah, yes, the glass.
a bold pick. Some people aren't going to be happy to see that.
That's too bad. I picked it.
Never tell Sky the path.
No, I don't care. 16-inch thrust is very serious. I don't care what you're doing. They're so fast.
It will get up on many targets, yes.
I understand that, 5-up is not great. However, I believe in the heart of the dice. And if you can roll like 30 dice at something, all you need after that is to believe.
I agree with you on that. I like that.
What?
Your orc is showing, Sky. These are Shaltari, not orcs.
Well, I mean, I literally have like the little orc picture guy meme in the... It's fine. I'm clearly the orc player, but like also just the way I choose things. I don't know. I just think it's... I think that they have like weird utility now that they didn't before. But it's hard to explain why I think that, and I might be wrong, but I'm just like gonna embrace it.
I think you are just wrong. I think they're just...
Yeah, it's got the number 5+ on its sheet like 4 times. Actually, there's 5 5s on its sheet. It's a sign. It's like one short of perfect Yahtzee. It's fine.
If that's your justification, I'm okay with that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is my justification is absolute nonsense, but then like I'm going to use these and they're going to do like things they shouldn't be able to do like all the time. That's what's going to happen.
When you take down your first cruiser with this group, I'm going to be so surprised.
Yeah, the damage gets all the way through like backup saves and they fail all of them.
Well, it does have energy damage. It's usually an improvement over kinetic.
Oh, we're going to get there. Don't worry. Okay, the Strontium again. Wow.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
So, I come from a Battlefleet Gothic background. This guy is known. Like, the whole time he's known me, because I've bullied him into playing once or twice. So, in that game, you could always target launch assets, like fishing for 6s with normal weapons, and that's not how it is in Dropfleet or Dropfleet 2.0. So I think weapons like this are extremely rare and important to utilize correctly. This thing should definitely be used to kill launch asset waves, and it will do a really good job of that, even more than like the Bioficer Scythe, because it'll be reduced to 4s instead of like 5s like the Scythe is. So it'll very reliably chunk, even if you don't like completely remove a bomber wave, just being able to remove some of the bombers so like they go below the threshold for automatic damage. Even that alone would make this thing very worth it, I think. But yeah, I just think it's a solid pick.
Really?
You can also try to, if you want to really meme, you can counter your opponent's fighters, and then bomb the hell out of them. Okay, the Gallium.
Core damage. I mean, I like vectored because again, more movement shenanigans, right? There's not as much turning. I think in this edition, this is a 28-inch threat range. It's core damage. Yes, it's close action, but you're basically gonna hunt Limas in the backfield, and you're gonna obliterate them. Is the hope, and then turn around and go finish off something else.
Yeah. It looks
Didn't
fun.
they used to have like
Corruptor.
Yeah.
Corruptor.
Yeah, I guess losing that to get core damage seems like a pretty worthwhile trade to me. It's just way more reliable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Also, it has 20-inch thrust, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is automatically better than the glass. Because we're pushing threat range, like, even further.
There's no 5s anywhere on the stat sheet. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. There's shield.
Sure.
Also, I know it's not, but like bioatomizer array just sounds like they stole the tech from the Bioficers or something. Whatever.
No, they made it to fight the biophasers. It kills their troops really good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I could see that being the reason.
It like 3D prints their troops as they're 3D printing them. Okay. The Aridium.
This thing is wild. It's got status. What does status do, Andrew?
Gives it basically a crippling effect of your choice that ends at the end of turn. So it could be navigation, weapon offline, probably scanners offline. But you're going to want the weapons offline for
like
sure.
that. It's 2 shots, 2 damage. Even though it's kinetic, lots of fleets won't have a problem with kinetic. The fact that you can basically pick and choose a status to apply to an enemy ship is wildly effective. Like, if you choose defenses down, they're not getting their energy or kinetic saves. The ship is just wild. I hate it because I love it.
Super manipulative nonsense.
Pack of 3 is 6 dice. One of them's got to get through. Better than the nuke, I think. I think the nuke is only like 1 die or 1 attack dice.
Yeah, and it's got like a predetermined one, right? Kind of like the Harpocrates.
What do you mean predetermined?
About that. I don't remember the next stat off my head.
It's fine. I think it's just good. I don't even know what else to say.
It's just good. I think we're in agreement there.
Yeah, it's got 12 on there twice, so it's good.
Jeez, I didn't realize that. That's
looking for signs and numbers. Okay, all right. Okay.
That's actually really good. Like if you can, right? 12, so that's 24-inch threat without any SIG or spike. Like,
what a surprise! Shaltari Destroyer has insane range. Nothing else is new here. Oh, you're right. The Nuck is 4+ status. Okay. Yeah, this is just better Nuck.
Yep.
All right. For first, I picked the Selenium. I don't know. It's got so many rules on it. I don't even know what to say. So I think it's funny because it's like the not the Scylla. Is the Scylla the one that shoots up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Scylla for Scourge, but then it's also a gate ship, and it just does kind of everything. It also I just see the ship as like it does all the game things except launch bombers.
And it's really tough.
Yeah, it's actually tough. It's
Did
not
it lose monitor?
I think this was the non-monitor chassis.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. It just seems like a Swiss Army knife little utility thing to me. You're not going to take a ton of them, but I feel like the couple you do take can do a lot of work.
Especially since like void gates aren't as survivable as they used to be, with like bombardment being better against atmosphere ships. Like just a little bombardment and you can probably kill a gate, but this thing will take a lot more dedicated firepower to take down, so it'll protect your gate networks a little better.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then going on, Andrew, you picked the Obsidian. I think I see what's going on here.
It's hard to go wrong with an Obsidian.
You just saw type core 3 times, and that was it.
Oh yeah, like 3 ups, weapons. Like this thing's just gonna weapons free every chance that it has.
Particle goes Bert.
Yep. And shield, and it is a heavy cruiser, so it's gonna have the shield 4 up. It's a tank. It's gonna deal. What is that? Probably around critical. So critical's +1, so 3 damage, maybe 6. Cripples a troop ship, cripples a cruiser. What you want to do?
Man, it's
just a solid pick. It always was. Still is.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that's the last one. Man, how did we get here? Well, hedgehogs are still nonsense. I kind of think out of all these that I think Cyrus's pick of the Aridium scares me the most.
Totally agree.
Just pick a status. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
missed that. I didn't know they had a status ship. Like, holy crap! Like, that's scary. That thing is scary.
It's just so.
It is radioactive.
To me, that's like more powerful than any command ability. It just you just get to pick.
Sounds like Shaltari to me.
Oh, it does. It sure does.
I gotta figure out if does defenses offline also get rid of your backup?
I don't think it does. I don't think so. Disables the energy and kinetic saves.
I think that's what it is. I'm gonna double check. Because that would be, oh crap, that would be silly.
It only takes off energy and kinetic saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that horrible. It's just a little horrible.
It's still, it's pretty gross. I don't think there's war crimes in space because the Geneva Conventions only apply to Earth, but
only when the UCM Geneva is around do war crimes apply. That's why the senator gets away with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh man. There's so many layers there. Senators always follow the law. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. Go ahead and crump the like button. Subscribe if you want to watch more of our stuff. We run a tiny little friendly local game store with an online store too called Go for Games. You know, where you go for games. Anyway, support us and have fun. Thanks so much.